Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we defeated Lucifuge, and it was actually not Nosferatu, and we managed to get our hands on the Black Records 5. So it was kind of ingenious, actually. They didn't hide it in a chest or anything like that. They ended up hiding it, well, they just stuck it in a corner and just had it shine there, so yeah, totally would have not noticed that otherwise. What we've got to do from here, actually call the Courageous. Then we're going to, wait, first, triple check. Yeah. Complete. Alright. Next, it's time to hit up Brewer. Choose a destination. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
And then last but not least is going to be going to Jackass. What a name, dude. And I think Sarah's like the only person who's pointed out how ridiculous that name is, but whatever. If it works for that freaking guy, then it works for us, I guess. It might be good for his brand or something, who knows? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. And doesn't it? Hold on, we should just be able to warp there, shouldn't we? Yes, indeed. Remove all ambiguity. Like just party. Let's drop Elliot. Alright. What's up, dude? Oh, hey! Just the folks I wanted to see. I got something I wanted to talk to you about. Well, that's kind of ominous. And not very like you. Suppose not. But basically, Irina left something with me, you see. Looks like a compass/clock? Or a pocket watch? Wait, this is... Wow, that's one nice pocket watch. So you recognize it, Elisa? I do. It was a gift from my father made for my mother. He always liked putting his engineering knowledge to work and making things like this. It's ridiculously accurate, too. All these years and it's not even 1 second off. Mother's used it since the day he gave it to her, too. Not that she'd ever mention that. So this is a very highly sentimental present, then. But why did he give it to her? Or why'd she give it to him? That's really something. It must be really important to you, too, then. I guess you could say that. Which is why I'm kind of wondering why she gave it to Jackass. Well, the damn thing's busted. But Elisa just said it's not 1 second off. Or was she just speaking generally? Irina brought it to me when Reinford's labs weren't up to the task of fixing the thing. Not that that's a big surprise. Your old man stuff was always way above the level of your average mechanic. So she came to me as a last resort. Said if I couldn't fix it, then it wasn't a big deal, though. She said what? I swear. Anyway, now that you're here, what'd you say to helping me fix it? So he's gonna ask us to, like, run around and scrounge up some parts for him, then. I'm sure Elisa would want to help out with this, but what should we do? Yeah, sounds good to me. We've got some time. Are you sure? I mean, I really appreciate it, but... No worries. I'm curious about this. If it's a memento of your father, we could hardly refuse. But with that decided, what would you like us to do? Simple. Some stuff in here's broken. You need to get some replacement. Ooh, can't you just order the... Well, I guess ordering the parts would come from, like, the factory across the way at this stage, but you can't find them in any old store, though. Getting what you need ain't gonna be easy. Sure you're up to it? Now you tell us. Still, we're not going to back out after we've agreed to help someone. I can't believe she doesn't care whether it gets fixed or not. Well, even if she doesn't, I do. And I'll get it fixed. That'll show her. Looks like I don't got nothing to worry about then. So let me tell you what you're gonna need. First up's a Type 4 pressure regulator. Okay, thankfully, none of these are gonna be monster jobs, so Elisa is probably gonna direct us to the parts of Ruhr we need to go to. Sorry, but what's a Type 4 pressure regulator? As the name implies, it's a device that regulates orbital pressure. Type 4s are both very small and very powerful. And very rare for that matter. I think we probably have the best chance of finding one at a research facility. A research facility, huh? We might be able to get one within the city at least.
Next up's a special alloy sheet. I'm talking a really thin one, too. Told you regular mechanics were no match for your old man.
A special alloy sheet? How would you even use that? Father was nothing if not playful with his designs. He really enjoyed what he did. But finding something like that here in the city seems like a long shot. The Soxon iron mine, on the other hand, we should talk to the mine chief over there. Okay, so we're gonna go do a little bit of a globe trotting. Let's pay them a visit as soon as we find the time.
Last but not least is the heart of the watch. It's micro oscillator. Only problem with this one is, it ain't here. I can't even tell you what kind he used. Any kind of oscillator will probably do the trick, but it might not be quite as accurate.
That won't be good enough! You don't even have the slightest idea what he might have used? If it's not as accurate as it used to be, it's hardly going to feel like we've repaired it at all.
Oh, I getcha, but I really don't got a clue. And something tells me you don't either.
Sorry, I wish I did. What if... Does Reen have some sort of clue? That seems hard to believe. Well, if neither of you know, why don't we try asking Gwen? Oh, that's using your noggin, dude. He might have an idea. That's a pretty good idea, actually.
How about that? We might be able to get this repair up to snuff after all. So, once more for good measure, I need a Type 4 pressure regulator, a special alloy sheet, and a micro oscillator. Gather them up, bring them here, and I'll fix that watch right on up for you.
In that case, we're off. We'll be back with all the supplies before you know it. Okay, quest Father's pocket watch started. Alright. So, we're gonna start with the wildest one first. So, return to Courageous. And then we'll hit up Gwen
Where do you want to go?
over at the... whatchamacallit? Lake Lacrima. Or Lacrima? They pronounce it some other way, but I can't remember, so it's just gonna be Lake Lacrima.
Full speed ahead.
He should... Yeah,
Let's
we're just gonna
ride.
bike over there. They're all just hanging out, actually. Can we talk to the horse? Can we talk to the kid? No? Guess not.
I think you're finally getting the hang of it.
That's right, Kotan! You're doing great! Try going around one more time! I've actually ridden a horse like that before.
Let's ride.
I rode it around for quite a while in circles. It was fun, but the family I was with laughed at me for doing the same thing for so long. I enjoyed it though. Alright. Let's move up, move over, and then see what Gwen's got for us. I wonder if, Gaius' dad is still hanging out in here. Oh, Gwen's not even here. Hold on. You know what our mistake was? Not following the power of the green exclamation point. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Cool. As always, it guides us. It's our Evangeline.
Let's ride.
And... is he... okay, he's near his truck. That makes sense. Dang. We could have saved ourselves like a whole trip. Grandfather, can we ask you something? Shoot. They explained that they were trying to fix the pocket watch that Elisa's father made and asked about the micro oscillator.
Oh, you're trying to fix that thing up, are you? That's not gonna be easy.
I think I know what you're looking for, though.
You do?
Yep, he came to me when he was making the thing originally, you see.
He wanted to know if I knew of a more stable material than what's usually used in an oscillator.
More stable material?
Take it, you're not much of a watch expert? The more stable the material you used, the more precise and accurate the oscillator. Anyway, it just so happened that I knew of just the thing.
And that was...
perhaps the most stable material in this world. Zemirian ore.
Zemirian ore? I really hope us just having Zemirian ore on us will be fine. He used that to make an oscillator? No one knew how to process this stuff at the time, but I'm guessing he just found a small enough piece and used it as is. So that was the secret to its accuracy. I can only imagine how much effort he must have gone to in order to find even a grain of that stuff. And yet Mother just dumps it onto Jackass like she doesn't even care. Easy, Elisa. Anyway, if that's what we're looking for, we should head back to the Courageous. Maybe George will have some we can use. Yeah, George is gonna be like, why don't you guys just give him some that you have? And then we're gonna be like, because ours is more important than what you've got, George. Come on, don't you know how this works? Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Alright. Is it gonna immediately take us there? Yeah. Looks like it's just gonna immediately warp us to George. With that, they hurried back to the Courageous and went straight to speak to George. Anyway, that's why we came to you.
Wow, I had no idea anyone had ever made a pocket watch like that. The idea of using Zemirian ore in one is ingenious too. I wouldn't mind learning more about it myself.
So, would you happen to have any high purity Zemirian ore that you could spare? Even the tiniest amount will do.
Sure, if that's all you need, that won't be a problem at all. Hold on a sec. If you don't mind, I want to find you a good piece.
Thanks, George. Alright, he always comes through in the clutch for us, dude.
Sorry for the wait. This should do the job. The purity is pretty close to 100%, so it should fit your needs perfectly.
Received Zemirian ore grain. So this is what formed the heart of Father's pocket watch. Thank you so much, George.
Don't worry about it. You were the ones who brought the Zemirian ore back here in the first place.
So with that... Oh, for a moment I was like, why does it say we're in the Briggs? But that's just where the little thingamabob was at. Oh, that is where we need to go, though. Next, we're going to have her drop us off at...
Where do you want to go?
the Saksen Iron Mine. Which is where? There it is, right above us. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Whew. Cartography. How does it friggin' work, dude? Or wait, cartography, that's writing a map and not reading it, right? You guys know what I meant. You guys know what I meant.
Let's get going.
And then we've got to hit up the green, yep. Green exclamation point. Alright, guy. Give us what we want and nobody gets hurt. Oh, we still got Elisa with us, which is good, yeah. Think we should ask him if he knows where we can get that special alloy sheet? We might as well try, right? Excuse me. Hey, you need something? They explained why they were looking for a special alloy sheet.
I get you now.
Well, you're in luck. We've got more of them than we know what to do with. I think I actually remember handing one off to Elisa's dad way back when. Really? That's right. Can't believe it took me until just now to realize why he was so happy about the damn thing. But if he was using it to make a present for his wife, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, he always used to get so excited when he was making something new. Almost like a child. You got that right. Anyway, we've got tons of fragments like the one I gave him in here. Just head on in and ask around at the station. Just tell whoever's on duty in there that I sent you, and he'll give you exactly what you need. Thank you so much! We'll head in there right away. No problem. Good luck fixing that watch. Alright.
Let's get going.
Thank you for this orbital bike, dude. Yeah, they had to kick us off it, but that's okay. I guess we've got to go into the freight station? Dick's always been the aggressive type, and he's been showing that side more than ever lately. Even the chief had to sit him down and have a talk about it. I don't know what he said, but it seems to have done the trick. He's calmed down and gotten back to focusing on work now. Huh. It's a big weight off my shoulders, I tell ya. I don't know, maybe he had a lot going on in his life. Okay, they're all the way over there, but that's fine. Jeez, can we? We can't even... Well, we can call the courageous from in here. Huh. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do that. Because walking all the way back is chump's work. Excuse me, do you have a minute? Irina explained that they were searching for a very thin special alloy sheet. Really? And it doesn't have to be very big? Yeah, we've got plenty of those left over. Well, not just a sec. I'll go get you one. Thank you so much! Everybody's so helpful with just giving away stuff. Here you go. Technically, they're giving away the Queen's property, aren't they? Received special alloy sheet, or the King's property, or whatever. Wow, it really is thin. Kinda springy, too. You'd be surprised just how tough it is. You need this special equipment to cut through it for processing. Anyway, don't know what you're gonna use it for, but I hope it works out for you. Thank you again. And then, lastly, we need to go to the research facility. Definitely shouldn't be, too difficult.
Where do you want to go?
Where are you at, research facility? First of all, you're in Ruhr, so I don't know what I'm doing over near Ymir. And then with the power of the Y button, or is that that's the X button. The power of the X button. RF building, I guess? For some reason we can't go there directly, but, you know, not worried about it. Oh, these guys! Aha! Well, we can't stop, well, we can't mess with what they're doing and, Aha! Alright. Oh, they're still moving in that pattern? Wow. There's something very satisfying about that. Woohoo! Full speed ahead! Look at how it took that corner. This is the best! Remote-controlled cars. Given their size and power, I wouldn't be surprised if they used Type 4 pressure regulators. Well, it can't hurt to ask. Excuse me? What's up? You want to play with the cars too? Not exactly. They told Gregor and Harves what they were up to and asked about the Type 4 pressure regulator. A Type 4 pressure regulator, huh? Those are pretty rare, you know. But you've got a good eye. We do use them in these cars. We've even got a few spares. You can take one if you want. Really? Thank you so much. No problem at all. Just give me a minute. Alright, here you go. Just be careful with it, okay? We're being super generous, but these things are seriously tough to find. Type 4 pressure regulator. Yeah. It seems like at least one of these things would be kind of expensive, but you know what? We're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. We really appreciate this. Don't mention it. Always happy to help. Just stop by and play with these cars with us sometime, okay? We really owe these guys for giving us something so rare. Yeah, we can't let this go to waste. Alright, that should be all of the parts we need to fix Mother's pocket watch. Now it's time to get it repaired. Let's take all of this back to Jackass. She's really fired up about this. Nope. We can't just... There we go. Alright, dude. Well, looky here. You kids got all the parts we need? You bet. Think you'll be able to fix the pocket watch now? They handed the parts over to Jackass. With all these, I should be able to, yeah. Well, now that I've got all the parts, I figure I'll stick them all together eventually. I'm just poking fun. Wouldn't want to keep you waiting all that long. Should get started around my second drink of the night. Fine, fine. Stop staring daggers. Actually, if you're so bound and determined to get this thing fixed, how about you do it? What? Me? Are you sure? Sure as shooting. Hell, it's only right. I mean, yeah, Elisa knows a lot about orbital tech, so... But if you're not sure you're up to the task, I can take care of it. No, I want to. Let me at least try. Wow, it really is important to her. Of course. Let me process the alloy sheet for you first, though. Bet you the tools are still up in his room. Give it a look-see and I'm sure you'll find them. Of course! Thank you! So we've got to go to Elisa's home now? Or is it going to take us immediately there? Yeah. With that, they immediately set out for the Rhineford family residence to collect his tools and fix the pocket watch. That is a regular looking toolbox. So this goes here, and that's connected to that other thing there. So how's the patient? You think you can fix it? I think Dr. Elisa can guarantee a full recovery. My father taught me everything I know about mechanical engineering. So I've got a pretty good idea of how he thinks, his design quirks, all the weird stuff that makes an engineer. Oh, that would be very helpful. That makes sense. I presume that's what Jackass was referring to when he said that it was only right that you do it yourself. Yeah, Grandfather taught me a lot of things, but my engineering know-how is all from my father. You could say I was just his #1 daughter, or I wasn't just his #1 daughter, but his #1 student too. And from what I've heard, Jackass taught him almost everything he knew. You did always seem to be surprisingly tech-savvy, Rhineford name or no. But it all makes sense now. I believe such spirited enthusiasts are known in some circles as otaku, no? I had no idea you were one. I am not! But yeah, Lisa is definitely a geek. Oh, got it! Is it fixed now? I think so. I just need to reassemble the frame, disable the circuit breaker, then... Nice! That was quite impressive. You did a great job. Well done, Elisa. A commendable achievement, to be sure. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks so much for helping me with this. You don't need to shed any tears over it. Huh? What's that? It sounds like a music box? I thought it was just a regular pocket watch. I'll bet we needed that special alloy sheet to enable it to make this sound. I can't believe he managed to make something this complex by hand. He made some pretty amazing stuff, but this... What? Oh. A photograph? A wedding photo, it seems. Irina brought it over to me when Rhineford's labs went up to the task of fixing the thing. So she came to me as a last resort. Said if I couldn't fix it, then it wasn't a big deal, though. Wow. Good old Irina. That sounds like her, though. So she's more of a businesswoman than a tech. Oh yeah, Lisa's gonna confront her over it. Mother! At least knock before you come in. What would you have done if I had a guest in here? She didn't even look up from her paperwork. So professional. I know all about what happened with Father's pocket watch. How can you be so indifferent to it? I saw no reason to keep it around if it no longer functioned. That's all there is to it. Is that all you wanted to ask? I suppose you're right, in a way. When you're running a company this big, you need to prioritize efficiency above all else. Sometimes that might mean cutting things out of your life that are important to you for the sake of the big picture. Huh. This does not sound like the same Elisa who stormed in here in the first game. I can see that. Whether that's the right attitude to take, I don't know. And that's not for me to decide anyway. But know that if you can't take care of the things that matter to you, and you feel the need to toss them aside, then I'll be there to pick those things up and look after them in your place. I see. Your naivete doesn't appear to have faded any since we last spoke, but I can't say that comes as any surprise. I'll give you credit for showing your beliefs with actions over simple words, Elisa. Mother, I don't... Dalton, get the car ready to depart. I'll be leaving in 2 minutes. As you wish, Madam Chairman. I had no intention of keeping it around as long as it was broken, but if you fixed it, I may as well take it off your hands. Here's your reward. You deserve one for the effort you put into this. Seraph! Mother? Wait a minute, I haven't finished. Oh, and I'll be expecting you to have some more concrete ideas by our next meeting. You were the one who chose to make such a bold proclamation. You must always take responsibility for your words. Irina is a very interesting character to me. Like, it's not very often you see, like... That's your mother in a nutshell. It's not very often you see mothers with that type of personality. Why must she always be like this? Oh. Oh. I see she didn't notice what happens when you said it to go around the other way. Aww. Our precious treasure. Everything he gave me had to have some unusual trick to it. Well, she's still got a long way to go if she wants to be my successor. But I suppose spending a moment like this now and again isn't so bad. That is so cute, dude. Alright. Quest Father's Pocket Watch completed. Alright. And now first we're gonna save. And then finally, without further ado, let's see. I don't know why we went back here instead of just going on to the garages. Oh, Seraph. We should take a look and see what that's all about. Yokai Gem attacks crafts, cause arts attack and arts defense minus 25%. Also strength plus 25. Shining and Seraphic Ring. She could use this. She needs that there, though. Okay, we can drop this. Yeah. And she needs some a healing art, so Seraphic Ring is gonna be perfect for that. Oh, gave it back to Irina, did ya? I guess. If you can call her taking it and running off giving it back. Well, not before she gave me extra work to do. I shouldn't be surprised at this point, but it still makes me mad. Ran off, did she? That's our Irina. Still, if she took it off you, I'd say that shows you it means something to her. Well, I guess that's one way to look at it. But why can't you just admit it instead of trying to hide it? Those two might have too much in common to reconcile anytime soon. Oh, well, what's he got for us? We can make one animal watch. I mean, sure. Wait. Oh wow, that takes 30 U material? That's not about to happen. U material, dude. So crap. A blue pendulum sounds like it'd be kind of good. Deep ochre. Alright, so what else we got? I don't think these are any of the good ones. Here we go. I think we've already got an adamantine shield R though. What can we make? Altair cannon. We don't have an Altair cannon to begin with though, so. She does have phantom phobia. Yeah, let's do, hold on, first, Orbment. I guess we're gonna be upping our cast too, maybe. If we can even do that. No, we can make it, but we can't. There's no special version. Well, that sucks. Alright, we're not gonna worry about that. We do have to really quickly RF, which one of these is the Orbital Thingamabob? That's weapons and bullets. So I picked incorrectly. Here we go. Yeah, might as well. So expensive, though. And... oh, it's even better. Wow, that's an all-around improvement, then. And now she can heal, so we are good to go. So next up, there's only one thing left for us to do. And that's those 2 shrines. So definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Bye for now, guys.